Hi, Collective. Let's get a quick career and finance reading, okay? Oops. Archangel Michael, I ask that you preside over this reading. I ask that you protect me and my collective as we channel, transmute, and harmonize the energy for the highest good. Ashe. Excuse me, y'all. We're using the money and job deck. Okay? Money and job. Alright, Archangel Michael, show me. What's the situation? Just one, please. Calm down, Will. Situation. Situation. Okay. Situation. Just one. Okay, people. Still looking for the situation. Let's take it a little slower. Thank you. Performance evaluation in the reverse. Okay. Show me the obstacle. Okay. Show me the spiritual advice. This should be a quick one. All right, right direction. I heard a tapping sound. Show me divine outcome. Thank you. All right, we're gonna turn these like this. We'll see. This is probably like crossing. Dress to impress. Okay. Maybe I'm getting like someone's going for a new job, possibly. Okay. And you're being asked to be mindful of how you look when you get there. Okay. Dress to impress. All right, we have performance evaluation here in the reverse. I don't know if someone feels like they're going to get a poor evaluation with regards to their performance at work, your current work site, or your current job. Show me. Let's move the outcome over here. Okay. Show me this performance evaluation. Why is this in the reverse? We're going to keep dress to impress out here. All right. Why is this here in the reverse? Okay. This one's in the reverse. I don't know if I should read these in the reverse, but let's see. Creativity. Maybe someone is in a position that requires them to use their creativity in order to complete their job, but somehow your creativity is not up to par. Or maybe that's how your supervisor feels, or maybe that's how you're thinking your supervisor is going to, or supervisor feels regarding your performance. Okay. All right. Let me see something. Show me this performance evaluation in the reverse here in the tarot. Let's see if we can get something. Queen of Swords. Getting truth speaker. Three of Swords. Some sort of heartbreak, pain, sadness, grief, right? Knight of Pentacles. Okay. Some sort of slow victory. Somebody's trying to stop you towards achieving something, a victory. I'm getting something to do with your speech. Maybe you're outspoken in the workplace, okay? Maybe people don't like it, okay? And it's affecting your job somehow. Maybe you're considering going for some different type of employment, or possibly going to apply for a new job or something, right? Or taking a different direction within the position that you're currently in. All right, something's going on here. Some sort of heartbreak, though. I'm getting that somebody's anticipating a poor evaluation at work. Something to do with your creativity, though. Okay. Show me this creativity in the reverse. Why is that here? Maybe you're in a legal position, possibly. Loan approved in the reverse, okay? Something's not working out at this current position that you're in. I'm definitely getting that, okay? All these reversals here. And you have this heartbreak here with this Three of Swords. Some sort of sadness, pain, suffering, okay? Maybe this job is hard on your heart as well, okay? Maybe this is why you need to, or you're being advised to reconsider something here. I'm getting like someone's evaluating their current position. Okay? Let's see the obstacle. Some sort of training. Something to do with training. Maybe you feel like, maybe you've been in this position for a while, right? And maybe you're looking to go into a new position, right? Maybe you feel like you're not qualified to lead the type of work that you're currently doing. Could be, okay? Show me training. I don't know how to shuffle these cards to keep them from coming out in the reverse, okay? Training. Let me try to do it like this. What's training? Let me just do this naturally. Okay, new asset, y'all, in the reverse. Bottom of the deck. Okay, weekend sale. This could be some sort of financial training. I don't know if you're good with your finances or not. Maybe you overspend. Okay. Maybe you can't purchase any new assets. Maybe you've overspent, okay, on things possibly that you don't need. Let's see what's on this training sign up here. I see something here. It says proof, all hands. I can't tell what that is at the bottom, but proof, all hands. I don't know, maybe you work with your hands. Most people do in some way or another, right? I see all men at this training, except for, I believe this is a woman here. I don't know, is that a woman? No, that's a man too. So these are all men at this training, okay? Maybe that's the obstacle, because we have the Queen of Swords over here, right? Maybe you work in an environment where there's all men, or primarily a male-dominated field, and you speak out, you speak up for yourself. Y'all, there's noise upstairs, okay? So this is going to interfere with the sound, okay? But maybe you speaking up for yourself is causing you heartache because these people, these men don't want to hear it. You're in a male-dominated field, okay? Maybe you don't have a nice fancy car like maybe the rest of the men in this this workplace. Maybe you drive a jalopy, so to speak, right? I don't know. Maybe they look at you as being less because you're a woman and you don't drive a nice car, possibly, and you talk too much. Okay, they feel like you talk too much. Okay, I don't know. Maybe they're trying to stop you within this male-dominated field I'm getting. Maybe this is some sort of discrimination. Maybe you're experiencing some sort of discrimination, okay? They're trying to stop you in this field because you're a feminine who speaks their mind, okay? They're inflicting some sort of pain on you, I feel, in this work environment, okay? Maybe they don't like your creativity. Maybe every time you say something, they don't want to hear it, okay? Maybe you wanted to get a loan for a car, okay, but you weren't approved. Maybe these people had ties and connections. Maybe you went to some sort of assistance place within your job and you were denied assistance, okay? Let's see, this reading is for somebody, okay? This is the obstacle, something to do with training, okay? Let's see if we can get someone tarot. What is this training? Show me something about this training and why this is the obstacle. Archangel Michael, give me a card that I can understand. We're going to keep this as a mystery. Give me a card, Archangel Michael. Training. Y'all, I don't know if I'm going to be able to put up this video because I hear all this running upstairs, okay? Maybe this is a fast-paced type of training, okay? Maybe you have to have like really strong mental acuity to keep up, right? You got to be fast, right? And the fact that there's all these men here, and I feel like you're a woman, right? Maybe there's some sort of cultural element to this training, right? In terms of, I don't know if cultural is the right word, but, you know, in terms of like something that men understand easily because it's in their language, okay? Maybe you broke into this field that is male dominated, okay? Could be something to do with cars, could be sales, could be finance, okay? And what did that say over there? Proof, all hands. Could be something to do with cars and sales, right? Financing, we have loan approval, so this could be, maybe you work for a dealership. Maybe you're one of the financial managers who, you know, when you sign at the end of your making your deal, you have to go into the office with the finance person and sign the paperwork to make the contract, solidify the contract, make it you know, final in order to walk out with your car. Maybe you were recently denied a loan in order to get a new car or some type of assets, okay? But this could very well be the auto industry here, okay? Getting a lot of competition, fierce competition. Yeah, they're blocking you. They're trying to block you. You know, trying to block you from progressing, possibly. This is the obstacle. If these people are trying to like run you out of this industry, possibly. Queen of Swords. And this dress to impress, this is a man on here as well. So I'm getting this is a male-dominated industry, whatever type of work this is. And I feel like they're trying to block you, Queen of Swords. Because you don't fit the bill. You don't fit the image that comes along with this, okay? Five of Cups. Maybe this is making you sad, right? Maybe this is their intentions, to make you sad, feeling left out, casted to the side and burdened, okay? All right, let's keep going. Maybe this job has good benefits. Okay? Maybe this is why you stay here. And maybe this is something you really want to do, but these people are trying to block you from doing what you want, what you like, what you love. Okay? Show me this Two of Swords. I feel like we should take this card. Competition, y'all. They're trying to block you, okay? They want to block you. This is a male-dominated field, okay? And some people here could also be in the boxing industry. I see them on here boxing, okay? Some sort of boxing, or maybe this is, yeah, I think I see gloves. But this could be like, what do you call that? Mixed MWA or mixed wrestling, whatever. You know where they do all that stuff. But I'm getting they trying to block you, okay? This is a very competitive field, whatever it is that you're in. Spiritual advice is right direction. I feel like you're going in the right direction, even though it's lying out here like this, okay? What is this right direction? Give me some encouragement to whoever this is in my collective, okay, regarding their career, please. Right direction here. Crossing, I'm going to say, okay? We're going to take that. We're going to keep this as the mystery card. Right direction. Insurance, y'all. This could be the insurance agency, okay? This could have something to do with insurance. Or maybe this is where you're looking to go to next. Maybe you were working in the automobile industry, okay? And you've decided that, hey, you're tired of, you know, all this fighting and this competition because of who you are, this feminine energy, okay? They're trying to squeeze you out of it, right? Maybe you're deciding to make a change, okay? So let's see. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. Internship. Yeah, maybe this is your next move, collective. Maybe you're deciding to go into insurance now. You do understand you have some background in the auto industry, okay? And I feel like you've learned enough, okay? And now you're going to take what you've learned in this difficult situation and you're going to move on to a new situation here. This may also be a male-dominated field, okay? But on this internship, I know I see a mixture, okay? And I see young people here. Okay, so this looks like a more pleasant environment than this one here to me. This one seems more, open to diversity, possibly. And this could have something to do with young people. Maybe you're a young person. Okay? Archangel Michael, give me something about this right direction here in the tarot. Okay, that was quick. Go out there on training. 10 of Cups, y'all. Whatever this is. This could be a family business, right? But I feel like this is something that makes you happy. That really makes you happy. And something to do with insurance, okay? It's moving you in the right direction. If this is what you're considering, okay? Maybe you can start off with just learning stuff online. Maybe you can purchase some books. Maybe you can become join a club or something about insurance. I don't know. Let's see what's at the bottom of the deck. 4 of Pentacles. Maybe this will afford you more control over your life, over your money. Yeah, Wheel of Fortune at the bottom of the deck. Okay? I feel like this is a move in the right direction, okay? Something to do with insurance, okay? I feel like it's going to allow you to hold on to more of your resources as well as you'll have more joy in this change that I believe that you're considering making, or you're working on it. Just work on it. You ain't got to put it on the PA system at work, okay? Or with your family. Don't tell your family. I'm getting that as well. Don't tell anybody. Or, keep it on a need-to-know basis. Sensitive security information, I believe they call it. Could be something. You could be working in the government. This could be insurance relating to the government, right? I don't know. All right, but I feel like it's going to lead you to your fortune. This change. It might be a slow change, right? May not move quickly. Okay? But be patient. All right. Any final messages for spiritual advice before we close it out? Payday. I feel like this, and it fell out insurance. I feel like whatever this change is, you're anticipating. Okay? Possibly you're making moves now. It's going to lead to a payday for you, where you'll be able to hold on to your money. Okay? Be able to save some money. Possibly enjoy more time with your family. In this highly competitive job that you're in now, maybe you rarely have time to spend with your family, right? And maybe you are this feminine Queen of Swords energy, right? Truth speaker, possibly, right? Outspoken individual. And in this male-dominated field, right? And as a feminine in a male-dominated field, you're not going to have time to be with your family, okay? Because the competition is so intense, okay? And a lot of times in these male-dominated fields, they don't want to hear, oh, my baby's sick. My child doesn't feel well. I'm going to be late because I've got to take my child to school late, right? Or, whatever. They don't want to hear that. Okay? And that's why they like to keep these fields primarily for men. Because they don't want to have to make concessions for families and things that go on with children and women and families, right? So maybe that's why they've been squeezing you out. Don't worry, right? What's for you is for you. Maybe you just came into this field to learn something about it so that you can take it on to your next stop. All right, but you will have a payday. All right, so I'm sure there's some fear connected with change, right? That's a natural thing. But I'm getting, keep going. Keep going. I'm feeling like you're going to have some sort of internship with insurance, okay? It's going to lead you to more happiness in your home, your family life, and more resources in your pocket. It's going to lead you to your good fortune. All right, y'all. Let's read the closing card and get out of here. Changes, y'all. Okay? It's going to bring changes. I don't know if you're reluctant to it, right? I'm an earth sign. I'm a Taurus. I know what it's like. We like to remain in one place. We like to do things a certain way for a long time, okay? We're not very, spontaneous, people might say, right? In certain ways, especially when it comes to our resources, our money. We don't like jumping around too much, okay? Especially if you've reached a certain level or a certain age in life, okay? With certain responsibilities. But I'm getting like it's time to take a leap of faith, okay? Continue. Give me something on the tarot before we close it out. Okay? Five of Wands. Changes. Maybe these changes are being brought about with this conflict in this place, okay? Maybe you're having inner turmoil regarding making these changes as well. That's natural, right? But calculated risks are important. But you won't be able to see everything, right? So just be open. Bottom of the deck, changes. Strength. You got to have the mental fortitude to get past this inner turmoil and this conflict, right? Within. in order to make these changes, okay? As well as these difficult competitive situations here at this job, okay? All this fighting at this job, you know, you've had to have the strength to navigate through these murky waters, so to speak, right? And you'll do it, okay? Continue. You'll see the way out of this, okay? And it's going to lead you possibly to a King of Pentacles type position, okay? You're going to be the boss, okay? Maybe entrepreneurship. All right, before we read these mystery cards right here, any final messages for this read with this deck? I said it, didn't I? Even though it looked like it's in the reverse now, it's in the upright. You're going to work from home. Something with the insurance industry. Okay? Alright, let's read these. I just said it at the bottom of the deck. You're going to work from home. Okay, you have the knowledge that you need. Maybe you need some additional training or to go through an internship, right? Just overcome whatever inner, turmoil, or maybe you're doubting that you're going to make it, that you can do it. You can do it, okay? You can do it. They're saying that you're going to do it, okay? You're going to increase your finances, and it's going to bring you happiness. Mystery cards. Eight of Pentacles, your work, okay? Your work. This is definitely about your work, okay? You're about to have changes at your work. Fear not. Mystery card. Receipts. Maybe it's going to involve a lot of like tedious type work, okay? Having to keep receipts and maintaining good records, okay, in order to be successful in this work from home situation, okay? Also, maybe this also is speaking to what was going on at this other job that you may still be at, right? And you're in the process of leaving, okay? Maybe you have some receipts in terms of the discrimination, let's say, because you being a woman or a feminine energy. Maybe you're not a woman. Maybe you're in the LGBTQ community, right? And maybe these men don't like that. Maybe you're a man who is openly gay, right? And maybe they're giving you issues about that. Okay, whatever it is, be yourself, right? Be yourself, and just know that your future is bright. All right, collective. If you like the video, like the video.